This is a council-funded early learning and childcare centre. We're a nursery class, part of a primary school. This is a very small and nurturing nursery class. We have an ethos of care coming before education. Our children, we hope, feel happy and safe and supported, and so do our families. Staff have worked really hard at this nursery to embed an ethos where children's rights are respected, and that's come top down from the school where it's already well embedded. We try to make sure that in everything we do that children are treated as individuals and their rights are promoted, that they're able to talk about how they feel, they're able to talk about their own experiences, and this is valued by staff all the time. So in our planning we try to make sure that there's the children's voice in that too, that children participate in planning by asking us the activities that they want, for the experiences that they've done before that they've really enjoyed, and staff are really good at responding to that in the moment, but also observing children in their play so that their voice is heard through their behaviour, and then we can plan accordingly. That's sort of self-perpetuating, because the more the children are heard, the more that they want to participate and the more they want to speak, and they feel that what they've got to say is important, that they're included in everything, and they're as a valuable part of what's happening in this building as the adults, as the parents, that we're all as important as each other. Having ownership of their environment, which they do here because staff respond to them in the moment, in their planning and in helping to develop the environment, that gives the children a sense of empowerment and belonging. It makes them feel that their voice is significant and it's heard, and it means that what's happening in this nursery is really appropriate to them. It meets their needs because they've had involvement in developing the experiences and in developing the environment.
They have their own wellies and they have their own change of clothes, and we provide outdoor clothes for them because outdoors is open all day. The children have free rein, they can come and go in and out, and they come and choose their own suits, their own wellies independently.
That on and put that on.
Ta-da!
You happy now?
I'm happy now.
When the children come in the morning, they have a little emotional check-in. They choose whether they want to come over or not. Are you a happy or a sad? They have a wee chat about how they're feeling. What would you choose?
That one and that one.
You've been feeling happy and sad. What made you feel sad?
I'm not going to boxing.
You're not going to boxing tonight, and you like boxing, it keeps you fit. You've got lots of energy. If they have been sad in the morning, we always go back to them and ask if they're still feeling sad, if there's anything that's made them happy, or what would make them happy. What would change your feeling from being sad to happy? Do you know? Playing a game. Would that make you happy? Have a wee look, because in this bag is our little book, and it tells us about what stories we had. All the books that we've taken home and all the books that we've borrowed.
I had Grilla Loves Vanilla before.
Grilla Loves Vanilla. Is that the book that you had before?
I had that.
And did you read it in your house?
I did have that.
In terms of the lending library, we have just been able to start this up again and allowing children to take books home and then bring them back. And did you read it by yourself, or did someone read you the story?
My mummy.
Did your mummy read it? Was it a bedtime story?
Yeah.
And it gives us a good rapport with our parents and builds up good relationships, because they want to tell us stories from home. They want to tell us about what they've read and what their mummy or their auntie or their granny did.
This one, because I don't have this one.
For us, it's more about making the child comfortable in a learning environment. So rather than it being about the curriculum and being about literacy or numeracy, for our children at nursery level, it's more about making them comfortable in a learning environment, so then they realise, or they are secure in their learning, so they can be confident and use their own initiatives or their own thoughts about what they want to do.
We making yes birthday cakes for you, and yes birthday cakes for my teachers.
So our understanding of children's rights has a real impact on how we support the children arriving in nursery, how they leave at the end of the day. And we work really hard to develop those relationships when children first start at nursery, so that when they arrive each day, they're welcomed by somebody who they're familiar with, who knows them really well, who provide them with a warm and safe and nurturing experience here. And that supports each child to be treated as an individual. And it helps parents too, because they know that the children are safe, that they're cared for, and that their needs as an individual are met here.